There's nowhere to set it. I wanted that. What the fuck? Shit. Oh wait, the light should be on. No, it's not. No, it shouldn't. It's daytime. This is the high experience, or the levels of high. I actually don't have any weed, so I'm just gonna... I stick roaches in the carb of this thing, and I hit them while putting my finger over the bowl like this. And whenever they get down to a certain point, I shove them in there, because you can't blow them out. They just never come out. So if you can... Probably can't hear... Oh shit, something fell out. That's just ash. Probably can't hear, but there's like... I'd say 3 to 7 roaches in here. I can just hear jingling around. So I just turn it to where they all fall to... the carb, and I just put my finger in. And that's called getting high. Well, getting high for basically no money. My teeth are so white. Fuck, it's story time. It is story time for no reason whatsoever. Okay. Story time takes place sometime in November. It is at least 10 o'clock at night because that's when I got off of work. This story contributes to why I don't have a job anymore. Or why I can't get a job. So basically, it's around 10 o'clock at night, and my friend, my good friend, I'm gonna call him Big D. I actually don't know what was going on. All I know is that I got to drive his car. He was like, okay, you're gonna stop right here. We're gonna take it to the park, which the park is just like a bunch of trails, but the parking lot is a big gravel donut, like, cause there's a piece of land in the middle, but the parking lot is just a big gravel donut, and he likes to go in there and drift, and he was like, okay, stop at the park. So I'm driving, this is before I have my permit, but I knew how to drive. So I stop at the park, and he goes, okay, park it right here so we can switch back. And the second the front tires touch the gravel, I kick it. I fucking just... And he... And, I'm pretty sure I was high at this time, because this was a day where, we didn't get particularly high together that day, but I got high on a break. And, anyway, I'm feeling like the man. Well, he tries to stop me by pulling the emergency brake. Well, my mind went full Tokyo Drift mode. The second he pulled that brake, I cut it and run the gas, right? And we're going sideways. I'm not gonna lie. I know I was high. I know for a fact that we were sideways because I could see the pile of gravel that is adjacent to the side of the car. I was going straight towards and then like right past it. And I was like, holy shit. I finally stopped and I basically got out and I was like, that's how you do it. I'm pretty sure that's what I said. Sometimes I'll exaggerate on things I say, but I know I got out, and I was dramatic as fuck. I just got out, got the back seat. He sat, we both closed the door, and I go, now that's how you do it. Man, I tell stories pretty quickly. I gotta tell another story. This was not that eventful, but I know I was high, and it was like the best time of my life. So basically, it's September, but it got really warm. We don't really know why, but before... Like, it didn't get cold until December, and the cold still hasn't gone away. There are still days it's freezing out. It's just... Earth is fucked up. Another story, I know I was high for this, but basically, I was working at a particular fast food restaurant. All I'm going to say, it is the most popular fast food restaurant. There you go. You know what I'm talking about now. We're on the same page. This story was a little different. I was cooking food in the front, and our freezer was broken, so all of the food we got in on a truck, they would just drop the trailer there, and the managers were responsible for keeping the freezer motor or whatever filled up with diesel, and it just sat there for weeks, I think. Well, basically, they finally put in a new door, and there was no more leakage, so they decided to take everything off the truck and put it in the freezer. I wasn't actually supposed to be doing that. I was supposed to be cooking. The people that were supposed to be doing that, they had actually clocked out hours before. They hung out, and then they clocked back in later, so, you know, OSHA didn't come and take away that fast food restaurant. Or, you know, slap a nice, I don't even know what they do for OSHA. I don't know what they do when you overwork teenagers. I just went off on a tangent. Basically, I wasn't supposed to be unloading the truck, and I was like, oh, I'll help. I got a jacket, because you had to go in the truck, fucking freezing. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It was fucking freezing. Go in the truck, put everything on these carts, move it into the freezer, which is also fucking freezing. But it's not as cold as the truck. It's just a smaller room. Me and my good buddy, Lil Z. I'm gonna call him Lil Z. Call him Lil Z. My buddy Lil Z and I were unloading the truck. I don't know how I got roped into it. I guess it got so late that they didn't need somebody to cook food anymore. Someone probably took my spot. Basically, we're unloading this truck, and it is freezing as hell. I'm talking freezing. Like, we're taking turns because we gotta get this done quickly. So we're actually working, but we're taking turns. One person in the truck pushing things to the end of the truck, and one person loading it onto these little carts. So basically, we just had music playing, and both of us just grab a box, slide it, just fucking launch it out the truck, and the other person's gotta catch it. These are like, I'd say probably 30 to 40 pound boxes of just chicken nuggets and French fries. And I can't say anything else because it's all trademarked. Anyway, chicken nuggets, French fries, Big Macs, and all that shit. Oh, fuck. But, oh, fuck. Oh, 8 minutes. Sick. Wait a second. I don't remember. Oh, yeah, I do. Here it is. Wait, you mean to tell me I don't have my vape? Oh, yeah, it's charging. So, basically, we're on this truck, and we just grab a box, fucking launch. You gotta catch it, set it down. And you have to be back to the end of the truck before the next person just kicks it. We're making it a game. We definitely got our cardio and leg day, weightlifting, all whole 9 yards of exercising just by having almost 50-pound boxes thrown at us. Gotta catch them and then set them into the set them on the cart. And that was just really that was just a fun day. I gotta send booty pics. I mean, this video already feels like a failure because I guess I'm doing everything right for a in the mind of a high person kind of video, but every single time I say something wrong, I feel like, oh fuck, I fucked up. But it's like, this is the point, right? You know? So I have another story. Oh, great story, yeah. This is so recent. I can't tell. Too recent. Oh, fuck yeah. I got the perfect story and a video to prove it. So basically, I get off of work. Actually, I go out on a break, right? My friend gets off. He usually drives me home. He wasn't going to this night, but I guess he didn't end up doing it. So my friend's supposed to be taking me home. He gets off an hour before I do. But then I'm on a break while he's getting off. So I got an hour left of work. I go in the parking lot and I gave this one guy $30 for a blunt roach. I don't remember what happened, but I was high. Basically, somebody got me high. I didn't know it. It was very minuscule. I think I had I think someone poisoned. Not poisoned. I think someone tricked me into eating a weed Skittle. Because that's all I remember. It was just one Skittle, and I didn't taste it, so that's why I'm thinking it was just a little high, because I didn't taste the weed, so I'm guessing it was just a very little bit. But I make the stupid decision to give this guy $30 for a blunt roach, and that wasn't just like a regular roach. It was like maybe that long. Yeah, it was that long. Which, by the way, I lit up in my friend's car, and he got mad at me for it, and then I lost it in his car. I got mad. Anyway, he goes, yeah, I'm rolling up half a blunt here, because he only had like a little bit of weed, so he cut a thing in half, and he rolled it, and we go in the next parking lot over, and we all smoke it in circles, 4 of us, I believe. Me, Big D, my boy Izzy, and some other guy. I don't really have a nickname for him. We all smoke it. One of us ends up Wu-Tanging that bitch. I don't know who, what. I think it was Dalton. I mean, oh, fuck! It was Big D. Okay, I'm gonna give real names. Zach's the one who rolled it. He drives a Nissan Elantra, whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know. It's a nice car. Big D, on the other hand, Dalton, he at the time drove a 07 Chevy Metro. So we're like, hey, let's go to Walmart. So we just fucking hop in the cars, right? Of course, I'm in the Chevy Metro. I'm not that cool. We're struggling to keep up with this Nissan Elantra, or whatever the hell it is. And we finally get to Walmart, and we go to the hunting section, because we run into a guy that they know there, and he's looking at hunting shit. So they're just following him around. I keep asking Zach for a fucking Powerade. He actually got me the Powerade. Zach's the boy, man. He got me a Powerade. It's funny, because a few weeks later, in return, I went to a store and bought him a pack of Swishers, just to smoke. No weed, just to smoke Swishers. And I almost got caught, even though he looks older. He's like 6 foot something. I'm like 5, I don't know. Maybe it's because I had all this nice long hair on my face. But we get to this Walmart, and I keep asking for Powerade. We get to the hunting section, and they're walking towards the hunting section. I just cut down the aisle and think, oh, I'm just going to meet them there. And I stop at the fish tank. And without hesitation, I just open it up and grab a little tiny fish about that big. I think it was an orange one. And I go, hey, who dares me to eat this fish? And nobody said anything. I just heard a bunch of oohs, and everybody came towards me with their phones out. So what happens next can all be summed up in this video that was taken right here. See the fish? You ready? Oh my god! And that's really just the end of the story. I ate the fish, I went home, and that's it. This has been In the Mind of a High Person by me. I'm gonna get even more high.